Oh, yeah. Hey, everybody, we're back here at the Federation of Sovereign Indigenous Provincial Championships, Hockey Championships here. The FSIN, as it's known in many of our nations. It's day 3 here. It's Super Saturday. We are going live here with IOPS.ca. Check it out. Tell your friends here. We have a lot of viewers that join on. Right now, we got Kisiku's Rangers taking on the Beardy's Blackhawks as they hold tribal council. The clock is running as they're starting right on time here. 8 teams vying for a spot to call themselves champions here in the senior contact. I, myself, Nathan Arias, Willis Janvier, I think who's just getting off the ice from his game, will be doing the play-by-play and giving you the best of what we know is our best athletes from each of our nations that come to participate. I think there was 47 teams in the rec. The women's are out here, the Legend Division, the Masters 45-plus division, which is Tribal Council. This is a game 4 here for the senior contact, Kisiku's Rangers. And to note, they have a new player out there, and you're going to check him out here. Gervais is out there. He's a band member from Kisiku's, probably his first FSIN championship. Keyshawn Gervais, he's a player of the tournament for the Senators Cup. He's going to be leading the Kisiku's Rangers here, and the always dangerous Beardy's Blackhawks are out there, who again also come off a big tournament in Prince Albert at the Senators Cup, and now playing for their own nation here. Little different, no imports here as Gervais takes the ice here for the Kisiku's Rangers for the first time in his hockey career, Nathan. Back behind the net here now, Rangers in the Beardy zone. Beardy's a high stick there, and that one's going to get caught by the official, and we're going to be 1 minute into this game, but 3 minutes by the way of the clock, and now power play here.
All right, we're back, you guys. Yeah, like Cal was saying, Gervais, I've been seeing a lot of them on TikTok and stuff, but I'm going to fill in here until Willis gets back up here. And then we're all back to normal here as the play-by-plays.
Gervais, number 16 here for the Rangers on the wing.
WHL.
Keyshawn Gervais has played as well with Ice Wolves and probably looking to be picked up by the WHL at some point.
I think he did actually play in the WHL. I want to say.
Was it Raiders?
I want to say no. I want to say Portland Winterhawks.
Could be.
Kisiku's Beardies here, senior action here, rink number 3, 21 minutes left here, 0-0. You got Cal Crazy Legs Arcan with Nathan Ayers doing play-by-play. Willis Janvier from Dene Yate will be joining us here shortly after.
Thean Gamble with a big-time shot there as number 16 starts things off for the Beardies Blackhawks. Thean Gamble rips a stunning goal here, and top shelf with the assistant number 29, Talon Thomas. It fires up the bench of the Beardy's Blackhawks. Looks like Lawrence Gardapi's out there as one of the coaches as we wait rosters up here in the Bird's Nest. And
But you know what? I wanna say,
Beardy's taking the lead.
Beardy's has actually got a history, kind of like almost like Red Pheasant Rebels. If they've been well known in the Indian circuit of hockey and have won a few championships themselves. So big shout out to all the former and current Beardy's Blackhawks. Is it Beardy's Blackhawks?
Yes, Beardy's Blackhawks.
And we got to stop at your play here by Kisakus as its puck went into the crowd. Every single game here, you guys, at rink number 3 has been packed for this senior action as there are 8 teams vying to take the 2023 FSIN Adult Championships here in Saskatoon, live at the Gemini. As you got my community, Red Pheasant Rebels, defending champions here, who've just beat the Onion Lake Border Chiefs, and young and up-and-coming team here, 2-1. And now we're 1-0 here with the Beardies leading Kisakus.
Talking to some of the visitors out there, and respectively, the Rebels, they got by. I would say they got by the Border Chiefs, and they are lucky to do so. And I walked by the dressing room there, and was all serious talk in that dressing room as coach realizes that they got out of that one by the skin of their teeth, and it was probably due to 2 reasons. One, Jordan Knight Traveler, and the other reason is the vast penalties taken by the Rebels, and I think that's was the topic of discussion is the talk around the rink here. The Border Chiefs played a stunning game with a lot of discipline.
Number 1, you obviously don't, you're not going to be winning championships while you're in the sin bin. Number 2, up-and-coming teams like Onion Lake and all the other teams, it's good for Indian hockey because you start getting this rounded competition, and then you never know going into each tournament who's going to be champion. Number 16 is that Gervais flying with the shot. It is a goal in the top left shelf corner. I'm pretty sure that might be Gervais. What
that
speed!
Is Keyshawn Gervais, and as you can see, just basically making mincemeat of this Blackhawks defense. A really shifty character with a lot of speed, and he's in alone on a young goaltender in Beardy's there, and he goes top shelf, and that's why he was the MVP of the Senators Cup.
Well, yeah, I definitely can see why, man. What speed, and speed is the name of the game, as you guys can see McDavid doing his thing, and that's what, if you want to be deadly.
Kisakus Rangers also, they had a junior B club, as I remember, as the Rangers. So there's some pedigree here with this young Kisakus team, but as well, when you think of adding a Gervais to the mix, it gives a lot of momentum to some of the boys back from Kisakus here as the Rangers tie up this hockey game 1-1.
Once again, we always got to promote that Indigenous success, and I'm pretty sure that Gervais played in the WHL. Someone in the comments can let us know what team he actually did play for.
I know he played for the Canoe Lake Young Guns.
Was that what he played for in the Senators Cup?
You betcha.
As Cal was entertaining the crowd, and that's what you get, you guys, when you bring on Crazy Lakes to any tournament, you get entertained.
We got the Beardy's Blackhawks. These guys a number of years ago were probably one of the most strongest teams you could run into in a hockey tournament, and won many tournaments as well, including this one. And back in, I guess, I don't know if it would be to say, back in the Billy Cameron days when he was the captain, and really rock solid player all around that really led his team. There was others on the team, of course, but back then, these guys really, and now we see it again. We see that paradigm shift where it's young guys taking over. It took some time. They've showed some glimpse of greatness as well. They beat the Norway House Bruins here a few years ago in Prince Albert. And, they got Siskouisis out there. They got the Cameron boys, the Thomases, and this young group really coming up. And they played a good tournament as well at the Senators Cup. And these guys will be a force to be reckoned with. They're one of those teams that they have a coaching staff. They got a trainer. They got 4 Lions on the bench.
Yeah, it looks like they're. And once again, the trainers and all that assistance, I guess you can say, with the players is what helps the team succeed that much more in each game and each tournament. As we got Beardy's coming up the right side here. Kisakus taking it away again and looking to move it out there. Number 12, looking like he's got some wheels. looking to make a move up the center here.
That's Easton Adrian. Nathan he's another young assistant captain of the team, but he's got some skill. He's got a good size as he's bringing that one around as well. And now finding himself on the short end of that hit there by the Beardies Blackhawks, number 8, Cameron. And that's...
Can't see it. All right, we got Beardies looking in their end zone here, looking to make some moves and move it on out and try and capitalize and get a 2-1 lead. Or is it going to be Kiesekoos who's going to...
At number 8, that's Harris Cameron Jr. out there. And he's always a tough player there for Beardies. He's going to lay the body 9 times out of 10 and a real workhorse. And we've seen him in and out of the lineup here for Beardies, but luckily for them, this weekend, he is here. He's ready to go. Thean Gamble with that opener from the net, puts that one on net where Kiesekoos goaltender lost the puck there, Nathan, and in the corner it goes and whistle down.
Speaking of Kiesekoos here, he did play for Portland Winterhawks 2 years, Yorkton Terriers 2 years, just finished his first year of college hockey out in Thunder Bay with Lake Clan Wolves. Big shout out to Thunder Bay, actually, where my daughter is living. So, yeah, there you go. There's the history.
Charlie Kishane chiming in online. Thank you. Longtime Kiesekoos Ranger himself and former captain and a former Eagles alumni as well, as they had Junior A hockey down in LeBret. So,
yeah.
Big Charlie Kishane, many-time Tody Cody Winter Games champion.
All right, you guys, we got a 1-1 game here. 14 minutes left here in the first. We played 2 periods here of fast-paced Indian hockey here live at FSIN 2023 Adult
We got the
Championship.
Canoe Lake Cookham still here from this morning as they're enjoying the play-by-play and barely watching the game, but also checking their TikTok accounts as we go here as the game continues. Multitasking be thy name.
Kiesekoos with the shot goes past in the front. Beardies moving on up. We got Beardies coming here and
Beardies Blackhawks. Tylen Cameron has a shot on that. Now one going to be stopped by the Rangers goalkeeper as he made the save, but also lost the puck again. So making the right moves, but losing the puck is not a good sign a lot of times. But at the end of the day, keeping the puck out is the most important thing, Nathan.
Yeah, there you go. You don't want to be having too many pucks in the end there. You want to have that big W at the end of the game here and moving on up the bracket.
Pride is on the line here halfway through the first. Here is the Beardies Blackhawks once again trying to test out this goaltender. Big number 29 there, Talon Thomas, a big part of this group here. A big guy who can skate well. He's got that body size, very respected player out there, very smart and talented is my nephew Talon.
Yeah, it seems there's been something in the DNA shift, I guess you can say, for these boys getting in size. It seems each year the boys get bigger and bigger and taller and faster, never mind on the ice. So it's good to see here.
It is good to see, but size, not only in this game, the difference is it's not the size of the dog in the fight, Nathan. It's the fight in the dog.
There you go.
That's what Dog Lake Raiders used to say, and that's what I'm saying today. And we go back to the action here. Beardies Blackhawks dumps it in the Rangers zone. Now back to get that puck. As we got Harris Cameron Jr. in the mix. Talon Thomas picks it up, and he'll throw that one in front as they try to test out this goaltender of the Rangers, number 31 for Kiesekoos. Now back in their own zone. Long pass, which is caught on the backhand and picked up by the Kiesekoos goalkeeper. That's number 35. Trying to find the name of this goaltender.
Do we have Ashley and Tyler Cameron playing, or are they playing in the...
They played last weekend.
But are they playing
Prince
senior?
Albert, they are...
Big hit, sorry, Cal.
They're not here, and I think one of the things, they're penalty ensuing here.
Yeah.
Is one of the defensemen has went down hard here, an exception taken. Again, got to tread carefully here. You want to take care of your boys. Big Raymond Cameron looks, usually he's going to be on the end of that big hit, and this time he went down and he doesn't like it, but Looks like he's going to see what can happen is you're going to get a penalty of your own. So you take your hit, you take your penalty, you move forward. But, of course, you know, the boys are going to react the way they're going to react. But
you're pumped up, man. You're feeling the energy in this crowd. Like I said, every single game here is packed, and you want to put on a good show for everybody, especially your community. And it's a tie game, 1-1. It's fast. You know, a lot of people are starting to realize this is online too, and they're getting more pumped with that. So all of that to when you know the energy on the ice and you take that big hit, you know, it's hard not to retaliate sometimes, but at the same time, keep your head cool. And,
I guess what you can look, a good example of that would be the last previous game with the Border Chiefs. You know, they were getting muscled around, and they didn't nearly had the upset there on Red Pheasant, and it was due to discipline. So key factor, you know, it is, you know, it's provincial championships. We're here on Friday. Saturday, Super Saturday here, looking to get to Championship Sunday where these things are won, and emotions running high here in the senior contact division.
Keesakus just missing out on taking the lead there 2-1 as that was offside. Nice pass up the middle here as we are back in the Keesakus zone. Face off won by Keesakus. They're moving it up the side. Beardies takes it. Number 11, Beardies is having it right now. Taking it up the middle. Looks like he wants to make a move, passes it, and dumps it down to the Keesakus zone. 1-1 tie here, 9 minutes remaining.
Puck moved up by the zone here, carried up now by number 12. That's Easton Adrian trying to get something going here, but Beardy's Blackhawks on him. He gets the pass across to number 15, but now loses it in front, all the way down. Sisiquasis now looking for some room, bound in the Rangers zone. Number 20, Sisiquasis carrying it around and spinning and turning, keeping the strive alive here for the Blackhawks, but now covered up by the Keesakus goalkeeper.
Studis says, let's go KK boys. I remember Studis here in the comments here. I forget what event we were on, but welcome back, Studis. As we welcome everyone who's viewing online right now, we wish that you guys would share this as well, because we want everyone out there in internet land, I guess, to watch the awesomeness of Indian hockey here live.
The Jabberwocky, he means. Number 29 looks like Talon Thomas is going to lose that draw to the centerman here of the Keesakus Rangers, who are working in their own zone to try to get that puck out here. And now they do. And now it's thrown up through center. Number 21. That's Glenn Ketchamonia. He still has the puck in front, but taken out by two Blackhawks, makes the play, but loses the puck now. Blackhawks trying to get that puck out and still don't. And Keesakus turns it back in here as they got 3-on-2 here in favor of the Blackhawks, trying to get a shot on net. Really coming up, keeping that puck down low, and they've done that enough to force a penalty here. And now the Blackhawks will be shorthanded.
The refs seem to be calling a tight game, not letting anything get away. Obviously, Cal Russin, we were having a debate last game there where I didn't think it was a penalty shot. Cal did think so, but in the end, it's good to see penalties are being called. You don't want to get the game too crazy, you know, especially this early on a Saturday, and cooler heads, I guess, will prevail.
7 minutes left here in this opening period. 1-1 hockey game here for Keesakus against Beardies and Okamasis. Penalty for the Blackhawks turns this into a Keesakus power play.
And let's see, Gervais, the speedy Gervais out there looking to make some magic as well.
Gervais with a shot on that, and goaltender looking behind him to see if that one got by, but nope, he stopped it. And that keeps this one tied 1-1. Keyshawn Gervais is a player to keep your eye on here for the Keesakus Rangers, a young, phenomenal player that is playing his inaugural tournament here with his nation of Keesakus. All the way down, the puck flies here into Keesakus zone as they'll reset here for the power play. Pretty young line out there. Number 16 is Keyshawn. Number 93 looking, and Keyshawn getting the business there by number 2 from the Beardies Blackhawks.
And if I'm reading this thing right, oh no, I'm not reading this thing right. Never mind. We'll skip on.
Could have been Deegan Gamble here. 1-1 hockey game nearing the 6-minute mark here of the first period. Keyshawn Gervais with an Arcan spinorama finds some open ice here on the far side and back through the legs as I would do. And that one goes off the bar and into the corner. Keyshawn Gervais doing his best crazy legs routine in the back and making some offense here. Had to throw myself in there. Sorry, Nathan, as it reminded me of a young Cal Arcan growing up in the minors.
You know, just like Cal probably packed the barn, I'm pretty sure Gervais here is packing the barn as well. What an exceptional player he is, man. He's got the moves, he's got the speed, but he has the magic of Cal Arcan back in the day. We are live here, guys. 5 minutes left. 1-1 tie right now here. Someone looking to take the lead here. As it seems, these games have all been close, and that's what we wanted. We didn't want to see blowouts. We wanted to see fast, hard-hitting hockey and a close game, and that's what we're getting with each game here. Thank you guys for tuning in again for the IOPS channel.
Talon Thomas finishing his check there on Gervais, but he should have been keeping an eye on the guy with the puck. That's number 19, who just took the lead for his hockey team here as the Kisikus take the lead. Don't have a name for that player, number 19.
Don't matter. All that matters is it's a team.
Oh, team number winning. 91 we got.
Oh, who's that? Who scored?
Yep, that's JJ Fulfanoff. He's a full blood. Fulfanoff, another goal here as Kisikus takes the lead against the Beardy's Blackhawks. For you Ranger fans out there, you guys are in the lead with 4:06 left on the clock here in the first period.
2-1 here, 4 minutes. Exciting hockey here, you guys. Like I said, man, the energy is pretty phenomenal here at this rink, and every single game is just being exciting, and this one's no different here as we got exciting players from Kisikus and Beardies playing their heart out here in front of the fans, in front of the community, online, and looking to put on a good show.
Number 12 is going to go to the box here for the Beardies Blackhawks. For the Blackhawks, number 12 is what we got on here. Tanner Gardapi. Going to take a penalty here, and they're going to find themselves short-handled and down a goal going into the last 3 minutes of the first period.
Exciting here. Kisikus, Gervais with those legs and the speed, looking to pass back. Moving it around here as they're a man up here, and there's a save by the Beardies Blackhawks. 2-1, 3 minutes left as they're killing a penalty. Packed house here, you guys. The food is good. The atmosphere is awesome. Candace Poorman is doing an amazing job, as well as Sheena Ballantyne. Lots of fans here. Everyone just reminiscing, talking about the old days, as well as how exciting it is to watch hockey again here, as the last couple of years were not fun. But here we go. Kisikus, number 12, flying up with the shot. Just goes over the net here, and we have a whistle. Not sure why. It might have hit the net here, but 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Kisikus leading 2-1.
Might have hit the mesh there and whistled down as they're going to have a face-off deep in Beardy's zone here. Number 93 going to take the draw here. He's going to win it for Kisikus, and they're on the power play here. 5-on-4 hockey now. Kisikus with a little fake there on the defenseman as he moves that around as they're trying to spread out the Beardy's Blackhawks in the box formation here, trying to do this power kill. A little heavy on the pass, and now that one's going to be intercepted and thrown all the way down the ice.
Gervais reminds me of a Dino Cicerelli back in the day as
high stepping is Gervais as he comes around and a quick two-hopper. Little toe drag there as Ian Gamble finishes his hit on. And now down is the Beardy's Blackhawks in the other corner. Keyshawn Gervais showing a little bit of light of why he's the Senators Cup MVP as he's dancing down the ice to the far side.
Yeah, and just imagine back in the day, you guys, Cal was even faster as he is a 4-time Indian Stanley Cup champion, and we're reminiscing here, seeing it through Gervais. 2-1, you guys. Kisikus leads with the first period, 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Beardies is killing a penalty. Kisikus looking to go up by 3. Beardies looking to kill the penalty. or tied up.
Fofanov, number 91 there for Kisaku, is bringing the puck up the net, and he seems to be one of the leaders on the team here for this Kisaku's team. Number 91, the defenseman, but carrying it up hard there. It looks like one of the boys down there for Kisaku's as we get to the last 45 seconds of this first period.
Yeah, it'd be nothing but a nonstop hitting and fast-paced, and it's good, man. A lot of energy, a lot of good hits as well, and it's still 2-1, still a close game. That's what we want to see.
Time winding down here as we're going to go to intermission break here, live from the Federation of Sovereign Indigenous Nations Provincial Championships. And thank you for joining online here.
I don't know, Jerry. I don't know if we want to do that, man. As a hardcore Calgary Flames fan, I don't know. I can. It was tough to see him in the Toronto jersey, but Oilers, I just couldn't do it.
Winnagis acting up, he said. So obviously some of the fans that are joining in here online, you know, that's one of the beauty parts of having the live option there at our events is not everybody gets to come out, Nathan, and you know, and through COVID and what have you, and not everybody wants to come out is one of the things, you know, to be full disclosure. I left Prince Albert, the Senators Cup there, and then I had COVID there for about, I think it was 6 days or 5 days or so. But, you know, light symptoms and things like that. And that was about a week ago now. So COVID's still out there, and just to be wary. And, you know, you come to these events, and they call them super spreaders or whatever. We had the Tony Cody games here in town, and things were pretty good with the kids. And we had our provincial championships for our young people last weekend and again. So there's always that danger, and we just got to be more aware than we have.
We just got to try to live normal as we can, and it is what it is. It's like cold now. We're just gonna catch it.
Yeah,
you know, you can only be so safe.
Yeah, being safe. But the other thing we got to always mention too, and it's the impact of these sports. And our host here this weekend is the Lac La Ronge Indian Band, and so for a number of weeks now, everybody's been here in Saskatoon and supporting the economy here in Saskatoon. So. We'd like to thank the mayor, Charlie Clark, and his council, and for opening their doors to the city here. And we certainly enjoy coming out and, you know, showcasing our young people, our adults, a game of hockey, and in sports in general, and sports culture and recreation. When you think of the Tony Cody games, a lot of us also participated in that, Nathan.
Yep.
And
that was a huge success as well.
You bet.
All right, you guys, we're back here. Second period, Kisaku is leading by 2. We have 4-on-4, 2 players in the sin bin. Beardy's looking to make some magic happen in the second period. Kisaku is looking to maintain that lead as we have an icing call here in the Beardy's zone, and we're going back. Packed crowd again, like you said, you guys. Thank you again for tuning in. And what brings our lives kind of more special, I guess, is as we interact with everyone online there when in the comments, and that's what makes it more fun, more interactive. It's always fun to tease each other as well, as they got people wanting Cal to wear the Oilers shirt if the Beardies.
Yeah, probably not likely to happen. I have nothing bad to say about McMuffin and his crew of bandits that are trying to win the Stanley Cup, because you got to remember the Edmonton Oilers, they're the only team in Treaty 6 territory. Therefore, I'll never have anything negative to say about those guys except for basically nothing.
Yeah,
I mean,
the Oilers, man. Anyway, back to the game here. The FSIN here. We got Kisaku's number 12 looking to set something up in the Beardy's zone with a big little tussle here. Beardy's takes control of the back. Kisaku's takes over, passes. Nobody's there. We got a whistle. Looks like we got a penalty.
He was trying to get that puck back to Gervais, who was on the point in that situation. There is, you're right, number 20, and I think that is Tylen Cameron. And at any rate, they're going to be shorthanded here as they try to plead their case to no avail here.
Does that ever work? You know, you, like I said, your ref has anyone says, come on, Cal, you shouldn't call that. Like, does that ever work? Does that ever help change the ref's mind? Shot over the net there by Kisaku's as they're looking to make a 2-goal game of this, as they're leading 2-1 over the Beardies, and they have a 4 or 5-on-3. And we got a whistle here in the Beardies as no goal has been scored yet.
Yeah, I think with the referees, they're going to have a meeting on their own if any of those situations arise where maybe they didn't see it or could have been the wrong call. They'll meet, then they'll talk to the captains, and that's why you need to have the C's and the A's out here. If you have just anybody on the team that addresses an official, could result again in a penalty and uncalled for, especially at this level. And the caliber of players that we're seeing here as Kiesekoos takes another goal, and that's number 21.
21 for Kiesekoos, making it a 3-1 game here. 22 minutes left here. Lots of time, you guys, in Indian hockey. Anything can happen. Like I said, it could be even 5-1 with 2 minutes left, and you'd still have a close game.
Glenn Ketchamonia awarded with the goal here for Kiesekoos.
Is it Ketcha or Kitcha?
Wow, is it a Pichu or Pichu? Or
tomato,
is it
tomato.
La Liberty or La Liberty?
All right, we're back here. Face-off won by Kiesekoos here as they have just scored to take a 2-goal lead.
Is it Arias or Arias?
Arai, Air, or Ooh. Here we are.
Another broken stick out there.
Ooh, another broken wallet, we should say, every time we see a stick break.
Number 93 out there again for Kiesekoos. He's been a formal opponent here. That's Chance Adrian. He's a defenseman here for the Kiesekoos Rangers. Now the Beardies boys. Thean Gamble moves that puck up the right side. Beardies now throws that one down low, and hanging down low is the big unit there from Beardies, and that's Talon Thomas. And now the other way, here we go. Number 91 as well from the Kiesekoos Rangers, and that's Fofanov. Yeah, the Russian Cree delegation.
We got a whistle offside. We're going to have a face-off here right by the Beardies bench.
20:29 on the clock here, final period, as the Kiesekoos Rangers are leading the Beardies Blackhawks here, score 3-1. Draw is quickly won there by the Beardies Blackhawks, dumped into the zone there, and a piece of it caught by the goaltender from the Rangers. Knocked into the corner here. Now the Beardies Blackhawks trying to create some offense. 3 Rangers behind the net. Beardies comes out with the puck, throwing up the boards, and that one's going to be dumped down the ice, but quickly on it is the Beardies Blackhawks defender, big Riley Gardapi, number 4. Of course, grandson of the late, great Chief Thunderstick himself. Gardapi on the point. Now the boys trying to create some offense, but turned the other way. Now Kiesekoos comes in with 4 guys. And now a line change, and now 5 guys. Quick backhand. That one gets behind the net by number 12 of Kiesekoos. Whistle down is the play, and somebody's going to go in the box.
Cooler heads need to prevail. You got to play smart hockey here when this game is this close. Second period, you always want to go for the W, and I know it's, you're getting worked up here. Crowd's big, and everyone's cheering hard. Like, again, though, you're looking for that W at the end as the clock ticks down to 0.
Speaking of Riley, he's the – oh, no. Yeah, he thought – he didn't think – or maybe he did think. Oh, it looks like Ramo Cameron's getting put in the box. So I thought it was Riley.
4-on-4? Nope, 5-on-4.
5-on-4 in favor
Beardies
of the Rangers. Coach is asking for some information on the penalty there, Nathan. And it looked like the penalty was initially for Riley, and letting both of them are in the box. So an extra one probably for the giving the ref the business there. And that one will just be an extra unsportsmanlike penalty, but again, very senseless. Kiesekoos now with a 2-goal. Gervais throws that one down low, down to number 19 here for the Kiesekoos Rangers. JJ Fofanov out there as well, number 5 as well out there, creating some distraction in front of the goalkeeper here of Beardies. That's number 5. That's Ian Cusance. Cusance holding his own there in front. Now Gamble giving him the business for trying to get that puck out, but doesn't. Cuisance in front. The big body in front of the goaltenders. Kisukus tries to get a shot off here. Fofanov is out there. Now back to the point. Now to Gervais. Gervais with a little toe drag and getting the rebound there. Number 19 scores. That's going to be Tristan Kishane. So there you go. Charlie, one of your relatives, getting another goal here is they're really taking control of this game here early in the second, 4-1 for the Kisukus Rangers.
But it's still a close game. Let's call it how it is, man. Indian hockey, you just never know. 4-1, lots of time left here, 17 minutes. Beardies just has to regroup, start playing some smart hockey, stay out of the bin, and get to it.
I guess one of the things for Beardies watching this hockey game, not a lot of shots generated towards the Rangers goalkeep, especially in the second period, but even in the second half of the first. And, it's been a factor in this hockey game. Kisukus is getting a lot of opportunities, and they're finding the back of the net.
Yeah. Strong play by Gervais and also number 12 there, Kishane, I believe, helping Kisukus get that 4-1 lead right now as Beardies is looking to come back from down by 3 here, tied up, and then hopefully maybe win.
Power forward there, number 15. That's Brandon Pelche out there as well. He's been playing a good game here for the Rangers. Some of the young guys here from Kisukus stepping up in this game is why they find themselves in the lead. Tied up in the corner. That's Brandon Pelche holding that puck down, and it's going to be whistled down.
Yeah, it's all I can say right now. But Taylor, Brian, thank you. Yeah, Indian hockey here live, 11 comments and play-by-play. Thank you. Also, everyone there, comment where you are, where you're watching from. Let us know, or if you guys want us to give a shout out to anybody, we'd be happy to oblige.
Looks like Keyshawn Gervais and Tyler Thomas are going to face off outside the zone. Thomas winning that draw handily. Now Thean Gamble loses that puck along the boards. Number 55 for Kisukus out there, and that's the crafty veteran David Cody with the full beard is Cody. Throwing up the puck here now, up the ice, and Talon Thomas is going to retrieve that puck and now trying to find his forwards and trying to create some offense. Down 3 goals with 15 minutes in the second here, and that puck will wrap around the boards. Dumped in by Gamble. Puck goes all the way around the horseshoe and back, and still Beardies Blackhawks trying to find a way to score another goal and crawl back into this hockey game. And Beardies now looks like Harris Cameron Jr. will throw that one behind the net. Rangers now picking the puck up in their own zone. Big hit there by number 14 as Beardies Blackhawks trying to lay some body and spark up their hockey club, but now picked up by the defenseman, number 12 from the Rangers. Rangers now trying to get it out of their own zone, working hard here is Easton Adrian. Adrian now puts that puck forward and dumped into the zone by Keyshawn Gervais. Back out in front, but nobody home down the center of the slot, and all the way down the ice it goes. Back is number 5 here to pick up that puck. That's Ian Cuisance, and the whistle will go, and I believe offside is the call.
4-1, Kisukus leading there, coming on the side. No call. We still have play here. Number 13 from Kisukus looking to make some moves. Pass it in front. Miss shot. Save. Beardies keeps it out. It's still 4-1. 13:50 remaining in the second period. Shot coming outside. Didn't even make it to the net. Oh, and now it is out of the Beardies zone, back in the neutral play. Kisukus looking to regroup, and Beardies, I think, want a quick shift here, but they need to get that puck as Kisukus is remaining in control here. Beardies has it in their zone now, looking to tie it up. Kisukus loses it. Number 19, Beardies moving on up, skating it up. Kisukus takes the shot and misses.
Brendan Watson, number 29, taking that shot high on a goalkeeper, but over the net, and Gardapi makes the save there. As the Rangers are winding up again. It's like I said, a lot of shots being generated here by Kisukus. Yep. Not a lot on the other side by the Beardies Blackhawks.
Also, a big shout out to number 30 there on Beardies, making some key saves as well. Could be a bigger score, but it's only 4-1 right now. Still a close game. 13 minutes left here. crowd is tuning in hard as we know the energy is starting to build as it gets faster and faster here as Beardies is looking to score some goals.
A-side action as well for those of you just joining us. A-side action, Keyshawn Gervais of the Rangers now. First tournament here with his nation, winding up and generating a shot there by his teammate, number 15, and now back the other way. Harris Cameron Jr. knocked off the puck and almost picked up by Talon Thomas, but brought the other way by the Rangers. Another shot on net and quickly picked up by the Blackhawks goalkeeper.
Got to have good goaltending in these tournaments. If you don't, I hate to say it, but your tournament's over. You know, it's these goalies that keep these games close and keep it exciting. And number 31 doing an outstanding job on the Beardies.
Right you are, Nathan. And I would have to go back to the previous game with Jordan Knight Traveler. He did it last year. He showed us his pedigree. I believe, you know, if you have that solid goaltender behind you, really motivates your team. But at the same time, the Beardies Blackhawks have to get that puck on the net of that Keesakus goalie.
Shoot. Big hit by 25 of Beardies on Keesakus, but the shot came down here on the other end. Keesakus is now leading Beardies by a score of 5-1 with 11 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in the second. What a game. Watching FSI at Montana's. This is cool. Thanks, Nathan and Crazy Legs, for letting me tune in. Jordan Swiftwolf.
Brandon Palshay, number 15 from the Keesakus Rangers, turned this into a 5-1 hockey game with the flick of his wrist. But on the other side, way down low, is his comrade had got knocked off his skates. And that was a big hit by Raymond Cameron. A lot of times, Raymond's going to finish his hit in the big body that he has. But, you know, Keesakus Rangers keeping that play alive, taking the hit, moving that puck up, and Pelche finding the back of the net here on another shot on the goalkeeper here, Beardies.
Yeah, it seems these big hits are starting to come out harder in this game as it gets faster. Even the score is saying 5-1. It's not really saying exactly what was happening in this game as everyone's been trying hard. But, yes, more shots need to be shot by Beardies if they even want to have a shot at winning this game.
That's right. Looks like Tylen Cameron moving that puck up as they do try to create that offense here. They need to get some shots generated on net. And I know it's a cliche a statement that Wayne Gretzky said himself, you're going to miss 100% of the shots you don't take, and it's happening here. His Beardies really, and you can't take anything away from Keesakus Rangers either. They're working hard, and they're generating those shots. And again, when you get some of these young leaders that have added to the team of Keesakus, like your Gervais. And here he comes down the wing here, basically by himself, and he scores.
6-1 Keesakus with the lead here, 9 minutes and 43 seconds left.
Some of these players are good, Nathan. Keyshawn Gervais, he makes it look easy, and he showed us again there with a burst of speed. He knew he had two strides on the Beardies defender, and he goes cookie shelf 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, it's actually nice to watch him. You know, I would never watch him personally and play, and now when I'm watching him here, I actually seen him on TikTok. It's the only way I know about this kid.
Looks like a young Johnny Gaudreau.
Yeah, fast, crazy hands, speed, all of that. This kid is amazing, but more importantly, his team is winning 6-1. Beardy still has a shot, you guys, but they have to start shooting. That's all that it takes. Shoot at the net, see what happens, get those rebounds, dig.
Yeah, time is winding down, and the more time that takes off that, chances of the Beardies Blackhawks coming back in this one are slim and none, Nathan. I think Slim just left town.
Well, it's not over, as they say, until,
Yeah, time definitely a factor here in this one. I'm not saying they're out, but they certainly got to do a lot better than what's showing here right now, and looking a little deflated naturally when the score gets a little out of hand like that. But it's one goal at a time, and that one's not going to help. There's Keesakus Rangers find another goal here by number 11.
Tune in next game, you guys. After this, it will be Ochap versus PBN Stars playing here next.
Caleb Gervais, brother of Keyshawn, just scored the 7th goal for the Rangers, Nathan.
There you go, brother to brother, Gervais to Gervais.
Or cousin. I look some of the fans that are down ice level, Big Whale and Drever, longtime singer from the Big River Cree Nation giving us a little wave there, Nathan. It's nice to see. Big crowd around the rink here as well. Even inside here, not overpacked, but a lot of people certainly, and that's how it goes here at the provincial championships. You know, it's is that the hockey game?
No, another goal. Is there a Moosey rule?
There is so, and this one's going to be wrapped up, guys. We're going to have an opportunity to see some of our sports fans and have some quick interviews. But yeah, it's unfortunate. The Beardies Blackhawks, they're going to have to go back to the scoreboard here, the score sheet, do some homework in there. Again, not generate a lot of shots, and your goalie can only do so much. Kisaku's stuck to their game plan. I know Charlie Kashane and the boys at home are enjoying their win. They'll move on in the draw. Beardy's not out, but they'll have to take the scenic route, and they'll have to go back to the drawing board and try to find a way to come back on the B side.
Yeah, you never know. It could be a better story coming from the B-side climb here, but we're going to keep it short, you guys. We want to move this on. We got next game coming up here. We got OCHAP versus, PBN Stars. So tune in.
We'll be right back here. IOPS at CA at the Provincial Championships, Federation of Sovereign Indigenous Nations Hockey Championships.